to have you here. Hope you're the next Ed Reed.
Will be my son.
The newest Dallas Cowboy first-round draft pick, Caleb Downs, arriving at the Star in Frisco this weekend. The Cowboys focusing big time on defense this draft, even doing a little wheeling and dealing. But how good are the picks? I'm joined now by Locked On Cowboys podcast host Landon McCool, breaking it all down. Landon, welcome back, my friend. Let's talk about what everybody's saying about this draft. The Cowboys, getting pretty good marks for the draft class.
I still have a smile on my face. Yeah, honestly, to come out of this draft with Caleb Downs is pretty incredible. I think he was on a short list of guys that we really, really would have loved to have, but didn't feel like was going to be really possible. And for them to be able to do a small trade up, give away 2 fifth-rounders, and then a small trade back to get 2 fourth-rounders, so to come away with better picks out of the first round, that was really an incredible series of events for the Cowboys.
For those who aren't familiar with this game, tell us what they need to know about Caleb Downs.
Well, if you've watched any college football over the last 3 years, you probably know his name, so I don't need to do too much introduction. If you haven't, this is a guy who, has been a phenom since he came into football as a freshman at Alabama. He was one of the last of Nick Saban's classes, started right away as a freshman at Alabama, and then the following 2 years was just the major component of the 2 of the best defenses maybe of all time with Ohio State. He's a defensive back who can play safety. He's probably going to play nickel for the Cowboys. He's an incredible communicator, coach on the field plus. I think we throw that term around a lot, but he really, truly is a coach on the field. Just an incredibly smart, instinctual football player who is really going to lift the floor on this defense.
Hey, no secret that's needed, especially with that secondary looking the way it looked last season. Okay, Landon. Now, there was actually another first-round pick, defensive end Malachi Lawrence at number 23. Ironically, a pick they got for the trade for Micah Parsons. Give us a little bit of insight into Malachi.
Yeah, an explosive pass rusher, right? A big 6'4", and he's 40-inch vertical jump, runs a 1.57 split, which are all kind of hitting the mark for what you need from someone on the edge. He's going to play that kind of wide 9 formation for the Cowboys where he really, really lines out far outside of the tackle, and that's going to really take advantage of his explosive power and his get-off where he can get tackles into bad positions and win at that rate. And just another body as part of a rotation that they're building at the defensive end position.
Well, give us your thoughts on the rest of the draft class. Anybody else that you're really excited to see?
Yeah, again, to be able to get those 2 players and then to add 2 fourth-rounders as well, and it was really impressive. I really like the 3rd-round pick they made, Jayshon Barn. He's a linebacker edge type player from Michigan who I think is going to do a little bit of both. In this kind of hybrid multiple defense that Christian Parker is installing for the Cowboys, players like this are going to be really valuable because 1 minute they're going to be playing linebacker, then they'll be playing edge. It's going to make this defense a lot more unpredictable, which is, helpful when you're trying to defeat these smart offenses nowadays.
Do you think it says something, though, that they feel pretty good about the offense and with the pieces they have right now going into 2026?
Yeah, I think you saw what they were able to accomplish last year. They were a top 5 offense by most metrics. You bring back all the same players, including George Pickens. There's some drama there, but it sounds like everything's going to work out there at least. And then you've got another year where you have a young offensive line that's growing into themselves a little bit, so you're hoping for improvement there. They really needed to focus on the defense to get it up to snuff so that it could support this really good offense. Exciting
stuff. You can catch Landon and all things Cowboys every day on Locked On Cowboys. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We are excited. I'm like Landon. I haven't stopped smiling yet. And don't forget the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show crew is going in depth on each one of those draft picks, plus this weekend's other big sports news. That's the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show today at noon on WFAA+, actually weekdays, noon to 1. So make sure you tune in for that.